Okay, now we're going to look at the waveforms on the scope. We have square wave, adjustable through 0, sine wave, adjustable through 0. Now this is also amplitude modulated externally, triangle, and saw. And you could have a descending ramp or a ascending ramp. Okay. We'll show you the frequency range now. It goes from, okay, that's about 1 cycle. I have a 10-turn pot, so it takes a little while here to get through it. And if we hit the 10-to-1 magnification here, you'll see it's about 10 cycles. So it's going about 100-to-1 per range. Okay, now we'll show you some amplitude modulation. I'm using that external LVC2206 generator for modulation source. So here we'll crank up some amplitude modulation. And let me, there we go, slow it down a little. So you got amplitude modulation on all your waveforms. Your square wave, your sine wave, your triangle, and your ramp. And the amplitude modulation, the modulator is actually a balanced modulator. So let's take the modulation down to 0. We'll turn the amplitude control down to 0. And now we'll turn the AM control up again. And you can see we're now balance modulating it. It's more apparent if we use the sawtooth, because you could see it goes from a ascending to descending ramp. Here, you can get some pretty interesting waveforms. There's the worms in space waveform. So that's AM modulation. Let's try some FM modulation now. And I'm going to free run the scope for this. Here we'll change the frequency control a little. And you can see how that's being frequency modulated now. And my camera doesn't want to focus on it. Here's frequency and amplitude at the same time. And we could reverse where the phase of the amplitude modulation, like this. And the same with the frequency. So there you go. Get some interesting waveforms.